The wait is finally over. Or is it? For years, the tech world has been whispering about a device that shouldn't exist, yet refuses to die. While the world chases massive folding screens and ultra-thin slabs, a quiet revolution is happening in the palm of your hand. You've felt it, haven't you? That slight hesitation before buying the current model. That nagging feeling that something much, much bigger, or rather, perfectly smaller, is just around the corner. Today, we aren't just looking at specs. We are looking at the future of ultra-portable computing and why this specific release might be the most important move Apple makes this decade. If you think you know what's coming, think again. Because what we've uncovered suggests that Apple is about to break its own rules. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why does the Mini even exist? In a world where iPhones are getting bigger and the iPad Pro is literally replacing laptops, the Mini sits in this strange, golden middle ground. It's the device for the pilots, the doctors, the gamers, and the digital nomads who realized that a 13-inch screen is a burden, not a benefit. But for a long time, the Mini felt like an afterthought. It was the Pro power trapped in a basic body. With the iPad Mini 8, that narrative is being completely rewritten. Think about the transition we've seen recently. Apple Intelligence. The M-series chips. The death of the physical home button. We are at a crossroads where software is finally demanding more than the hardware can give. That's where the journey of the Mini 8 begins. To understand where we're going, we have to look at the frustration of the present. The jelly scrolling issues, the 60 Hz refresh rate that feels like a relic of the past, and the charging speeds that belong in 2018. You've complained, the forums have erupted, and finally, the supply chain is screaming that Apple has listened. Imagine a screen that doesn't just show you content but flows like liquid. There has been a massive debate about whether Apple would finally bring promotion to the Mini line. For the uninitiated, once you see 120 Hz, you can never go back. It's the difference between flipping through a book and watching a movie. The rumors for the Mini 8 are pointing toward a display tech that solves the orientation lag once and for all. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a correction of a legacy mistake. But it goes deeper. We're hearing whispers of an OLED transition. If that happens, the iPad Mini becomes the ultimate portable cinema. Deep blacks, infinite contrast, and a brightness level that makes outdoor use actually viable. But why now? Why would Apple give the small tablet the big features? The answer lies in the competition. The foldable market is maturing. Devices from the East are proving that people want high-end specs in a pocketable form factor. Apple doesn't like losing, and they definitely don't like being second. The iPad Mini 8 is their answer to the foldable revolution. It's the foldable that doesn't break, the small screen that outruns your laptop. Inside this chassis, something monstrous is happening. We are looking at a jump in processing power that defies logic for a handheld. Whether it's the A19 Pro or a specialized M-series chip, the goal is clear: Apple Intelligence. We are moving into an era where your iPad isn't just a tool, it's an assistant. It needs to process natural language, edit photos in real time, and manage complex workflows without breaking a